Lately, global warming has been causing a huge problem for everyone around the world in our modern era. It has been caused from air pollution, water pollution, and everything in between. But scientists have only recently started to look into what these actions are doing to our environment. One of these scientists have only recently noticed the severity of rising sea levels. There have been thousands of fictional doomsdays, books, and stories told throughout the ages of water rising too high for everyone to survive. These were always fictional and thought up in the minds of creative authors, but now is a real possibility that these prophecies could become a reality. Scientists have noticed in only the last few months that rising sea levels could double from the previously accepted rate. This means that by the end of this century, in 2100, the sea level could have risen 3 to 6 feet. And if we continue to pump out greenhouse gases, by 2500 we could raise the sea level by 50 feet. To put that in perspective, the Maldives' highest point is only a little under 8 feet, so that means that the Maldives could all but disappear by 2100 and be nothing but a forgotten memory by 2500. Land will be lost all over the world, leaving many homeless. And while there is no worldwide assessment on who will be displaced, there are about 1 billion people who live at or right above sea level, so that could leave 1 billion people without anywhere to go but higher ground. The rising sea level is because of the melting glaciers. The extensive melting is caused by man-made global warming, and while the glaciers naturally melt a little in the summer, the refreezing during winter normally keeps this in balance. But right now, the glaciers are melting too fast for this to work properly. The changing water patterns will affect storm intensity as well. The storms within the last few years have been much more intense than normal, and they will only continue to become more severe. And as more water floods the coast, the aquifers that most coastal cities use could become tainted with salt water, which could leave entire cities without clean, drinkable water. You aren't the only one who will be facing these consequences. The rising sea level will also be a danger to wildlife. 1 out of 6 already endangered species in the US alone will be at a direct risk if the water continues to rise. This water could completely swallow the last habitats and nesting sites of these animals. One of the affected animals is a loggerhead sea turtle. These turtles lay their eggs in the dry sand of the beach and are slowly losing ground. In a few years, if this continues, sea turtles will be gone forever. As well as this, many types of coastal life will be at risk. Plants that need fresh water could be suffocated by the salty water in the ocean. In the end, rising sea level comes down to the most simple concept. When ice heats up, it melts, and when this ice melts, the water will continue to rise until it is completely out of our control. The solution to all of this is simple, and is something that starts with you. You have to change. It doesn't have to be huge at first, but to see results, everyone needs to participate. You could start by walking more often. It's not too late now to slow the rising sea level, but soon it will be.